How's it going, everyone? It's me, Whiplashthesnake, here bringing you yet another life story. This one again was brought to you by my Twitter, and I asked you guys just a few days ago what you wanted to see first, elementary or college. You guys wanted to see the elementary school one first, so yeah, I have the elementary school story already posted. I'll put a card here, something for you to go and watch that if you have not watched that one yet. But a lot of you guys still wanted to see this one, so I might as well show it to you guys. And yeah, again, as you can probably tell from the background gameplay, yes, this does take place in school, this time in college actually, so we're skipping ahead quite a bit here. And really, this only happened like a year or two ago, so it wasn't really that long ago. It was actually a pretty recent thing that happened to me, and well, it was kind of crazy. And if you already don't know what this is going to be about from just the title of this video alone, yes, I was nearly dropped from a class in college, and if you don't know about college, that's a pretty big deal, because you know how college is. You pay to go to that class, and then you probably paid double that amount for the book for that class, so you've already sunk quite a pretty penny into that education of yours, and if you get dropped from a class, well, that's basically all money down the toilet. But this story is a pretty interesting one, so let's just get into it. Alright, so this story takes place in a particular class, and really, it's the class that brought me the confidence to even do this. To do what I do right here on YouTube. To go in front of countless people that I don't know, people I can't see your faces, I don't know who you are, anyone can be watching this, but still have the confidence to sit here, speak my opinions, speak my voice, and just present it to you guys. And this was a public speaking class. Public speaking. And basically the entire point of this class was to go in front of the entire room, like once or twice a day. We would prepare just like on the spot a little speech that we would present to everyone, and we would just present it. And if you did good, you did good. The teacher would give you a score, and then you would sit down. You would just basically speak in front of this group of students that you don't know them. You don't really talk to too many people in college, so most of the people in the room were perfect strangers. And here's the thing about this instructor. The instructor was a very, very strange and very, very particular person, because, well, we're just gonna give him a name. Mr. Dog. His name was close to that or something. Just go with it, Mr. Dog. Now, Mr. Dog here, he was in one time or another a fucking army drill sergeant. I'm not kidding you. He was an army drill sergeant. So, if you can imagine a guy, he's a fucking intimidating guy. You know, and he had quite an attitude. If I was going to say anything about him, he had one of the biggest attitudes I've ever seen from any teacher that I've ever had. Yet somehow, you still got his respect. You still respected the guy after the class, even though you could tell that the guy could give zero shits about you. And you could tell that the guy gave absolutely zero shits about you, because he would say basically every single day, without fail, if you don't do this, I'm dropping you from the class. Now that thing could be very simple, from like forgetting to do homework too many times in a row, or forgetting to turn in a major assignment on the day that it was due. And he was also the type of teacher that if you were a microsecond late to his class, the door would already be closed and the door would already be locked, and you would not be able to get into the room, and you would be marked tardy for the day. Even if you were right outside the door as he slammed the door in your face and locked it, you were not there and you were absent. Literally, he was the zero fucks type of teacher. He didn't care about you. You had to do what he wanted, when he wanted, or you were fucking gone. And to prove to you how fucking rough this guy was, we started the class with around 30 students. We ended the school year with 12. Everyone else had been dropped. Now keep in mind, because I knew how rough this teacher was and how on point he was for everything, I tried to get all the work done for his class as soon as I could do it. Like literally, he had two major assignments. I mean, the rest of the assignments, they were big, but there were two major ones, alright? This was the middle of the semester and the end of semester projects. Basically what these projects were is that you had to create an entire presentation, you had to think up everything that you were going to say, you know, have to set it up, get it ready, and then you had to go in front of the class and then talk to the entire class and basically teach what you were going to be talking about for about 5 to 15 minutes. And you know, he would be grading you on your delivery, how well you flowed into each point, and how well basically you put everything together. And if you managed to lose your train of thought as you were going through this presentation, it hit you hard. Like, you got docked nearly half the points off if you lost your train of thought during the middle of this presentation. Now keep in mind, doing these assignments, these were major. And when I said these were major presentations, I meant they were fucking major presentations. They were presentations that if you missed it, if you did not show up to present your thing, you failed the class. You were literally underneath 50% in the class, and as that, in his rules, you were automatically dropped. Now keep in mind, there is no makeup for it. So if you did not present on it, or you were just a few minutes late on that day, and well, he had locked the door so you couldn't get in, you missed the assignment, and you were dropped. I'm pretty sure that happened to a kid one day. I felt so bad for him. But so this takes place in the middle of the semester project, you know? First one, so I had gotten the thing done months beforehand. Like, he would give it to you, and he had it on his website, like, alright, this is going to be the thing, send me your topic, I'll approve it. I had already sent him the topic, he approved it, so in return I spent the rest of that day basically making the entire presentation for it. I made the entire slideshow on PowerPoint, and you know, I sent it off to him. I sent him the email, he approved it again, said that it was good, that I followed his format and everything, and so I thought I was good. I thought I submitted the assignment, and I was ready to present whenever the time came around. Now, on the website that he had, well, normally assignments would pop up, you know, a week before they were due, and you would just submit them on the website. Now, I had thought that was good, so I just let this one pass, as I had already submitted it to him personally through his email, and I didn't think that, oh, I had to submit it as well through the website. So, you know, I just let it sit there, and during the entire time, I'm basically just going over in my head, like, alright, this is what I'm going to say here, this is what I'm going to do, this is going to be my presentation, you know, I'm writing myself out a script for it, you know, so I can go over, like, little bullet points and remember what I'm going to say during it. And so the little notice to turn in on the website goes away, and literally the next morning, I wake up to fucking horror. I go up to my computer, turn it on, go onto the website, and find an email from my instructor. And can you guess what it said? You have failed to upload the assignment to the website, and you have been dropped from the class. You will not be presenting on this day. And I was immediately like, no, you can't be fucking serious. I already sent this to you. What the fuck? So I sent him a very long, very strongly worded email, you know, basically sucking all of the dick, trying to get him to put me back in the class. I mean, I literally sent him email after email, explaining to him, like, I had already submitted to it, I thought that I was good, I had already given it to you, I gave it to you on this date, here's proof, here's screenshots, you accepted it, here is all the stuff that you need, I already sent it to you, I should be good, I just didn't put it in on the website, I thought that I was good because I already sent it to you. And you know, I'm sat there, panicking, for another 2 days, you know, he didn't respond, and the day of presentation was coming up closer and closer, and eventually he got back to me and said, oh yeah, you're right, you're back in the class, sorry about the inconvenience. And I was just sitting there staring at the email. It was literally like a 10-word email after he had basically threatened to drop me from the entire class, you know, the most stressful thing in the world. And all he did was write 10 words and say, okay, present on the normal day. And I was just like, thank you, But so, after that entire experience, I went through the rest of the semester and everything was completely fine, and I ended up being one of the last few people in the class that did not get dropped. And if you're wondering, I got a B. Yes, I'm not the best speaker, okay? I fucking suck at the thing. I stutter all the time. Fuck you. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, please hit that like button. And if you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. I would love a new addition to the Snake Army. I have yesterday's video playing on screen right now, so go ahead and click it. It'll take you right to it, and you'll probably enjoy it. And if you want to, I have my Twitter on screen as well. Feel free to go follow me on there. I do a bunch of surveys there all the time, so you guys can actually help influence what my new episodes are going to be. But if you've had enough of me and you think that I suck, I have 3 other options listed down below, so make sure to check any of them out. Just make sure to let them know that I sent you there. But that being said, guys, again, I hope you did enjoy. I will see you on the next one tomorrow. As always, Whiplash, signing out.